A world without Dragon Ball. A world devoid of Super Saiyans, powerful Dragon Balls, and epic battles that shake the very foundations of reality. It's hard to fathom, right? But this heartbreaking reality has come to pass with the tragic death of Akira Toriyama, the mastermind behind this iconic series. As we reel from this devastating news, one question echoes in our minds. How do we navigate this vast universe of anime and manga without the guiding light of Toriyama's creativity? Akira Toriyama, the creative genius behind Dragon Ball, had a career that sparkled like Goku's Super Saiyan transformation, spanning over 45 years in the world of manga creation. Imagine that, 45 years of bringing fantastical worlds, epic battles, and lovable characters to life. Now let's talk about Dragon Ball. It's not just a manga series, it's practically a cultural phenomenon. This tale of Goku and his pals embarking on quests, training hard, and saving the world from all sorts of baddies captured the hearts of millions worldwide. From its humble beginnings as a manga in 1984, Dragon Ball grew into a massive franchise that includes anime series, movies, video games, toys, you name it. But Dragon Ball isn't the only gem in Toriyama's treasure trove of creations. Before he unleashed the power of the Dragon Balls, he gave us Dr. Slump, a quirky and hilarious manga about a goofy inventor and his robot daughter. It's like the wacky cousin of Dragon Ball, filled with slapstick comedy and off-the-wall adventures. What's even more impressive was Toriyama's knack for collaboration. He didn't just stick to his own universe, he branched out and worked with other manga artists, blending his creative flair with theirs. One notable collaboration was with Masakazu Katsura, where they joined forces to create the sci-fi action manga series Jaco the Galactic Patrolman. Toriyama's contributions to the manga world go beyond just drawing cool characters and writing epic stories. He revolutionized the way we look at shorter manga, influencing countless artists and writers who followed in his footsteps. His dynamic art style, memorable characters, and knack for storytelling set the standard for what a successful manga should be. Which brings us to his tragic death. On March 1st, the anime and manga world received some devastating news. Akira Toriyama, the mastermind behind Dragon Ball, passed away at the age of 68. The cause? Something called acute subdural hematoma. It's a serious condition where blood collects between the brain and its outer covering. Not exactly something that you want to mess around with. Now here's where it gets even more heartbreaking. Toriyama wasn't done yet. No, not by a long shot. Despite his age, he was still full of fire and enthusiasm for creating manga. He had several projects in the work, bubbling with excitement and creativity. But alas, fate had other plans. It's like he was taken from us right in the middle of his masterpiece. Imagine an artist halfway through painting a breathtaking landscape, only to have their brush snatched away. That's how it feels knowing Toriyama's unfinished works will never see the light of day. But let's not dwell on the sadness. Let's remember Toriyama for the passion he poured into his creations. Even at 68, he had the spirit of a young manga artist, eager to weave new tales and bring joy to fans around the world. That's the kind of dedication and love for the craft that makes Toriyama a true legend. As soon as the news broke, it was like a wave of grief swept over the entire anime community.
The creator of Dragon Ball and other popular anime has died.
Akira Toriyama died last Friday from a blood clot in his brain.
Fans from all corners of the globe poured out their hearts in tributes to the legendary creator. Social media platforms lit up with messages of sorrow, gratitude, and remembrance. But it wasn't just the fans who felt the loss. Fellow creators, those who knew Toriyama's work like the back of their hand, mourned the passing of a true pioneer. They shared stories of how Toriyama's creations inspired them to become manga artists themselves. It's like losing a mentor, a guiding light in the world of storytelling. And let's not forget the impact Toriyama had on individual fans. For many of us, Dragon Ball wasn't just a manga, it was a way of life. We grew up alongside Goku and his friends, learning valuable lessons about friendship, perseverance, never giving up, and how to power up and scream really loudly and maybe freak out our parents. Toriyama's characters became our heroes, teaching us to believe in ourselves and reach for the stars. But Toriyama's influence extends far beyond just the fans. His creations have left a mark on popular culture as a whole. You can't walk down the street without spotting somebody wearing a Dragon Ball shirt or humming the iconic theme song. It's like Toriyama's imagination has seeped into every corner of our world, leaving a legacy that'll endure for generations to come. So as we mourn the loss of a true legend, let's also celebrate the incredible impact that he had on all of our lives. His creativity, his passion, and his unyielding spirit will continue to inspire us, even in his absence. So rest in peace, Toriyama. Your legacy will live on forever. And trust me, it's a legacy that's as enduring as Goku's determination to become the strongest warrior in the universe. First off, Toriyama's work continues to cast a spell on current and future generations of manga and anime enthusiasts. His storytelling prowess, vibrant characters, and jaw-dropping battles serve as a blueprint for aspiring creators. Just take a look at the shelves of any manga store, and you'll see shades of Toriyama's influence in countless titles. From epic adventures to quirky comedies, his fingerprints are everywhere. And then there's Dragon Ball. Oh boy, where do I even begin? Decades after its debut, Dragon Ball remains a juggernaut in the modern media landscape. The anime series, the movies, the video games, heck, even the merchandise. It's like the Dragon Balls themselves granting wishes left and right. Fans old and new continue to flock to the world of Dragon Ball, eager to join Goku and his crew on their never-ending quest for its strength and adventure. But let's not forget about Toriyama's other creations. Dr. Slump, Jaco the Galactic Patrolman, you name it, they've all got a special place in the hearts of fans. These lesser-known works may not have reached the same heights as Dragon Ball, but they're still cherished by those who appreciate Toriyama's boundless imagination and quirky sense of humor. It's tough, there's no doubt about it. When someone we admire and look up to passes away, it feels like a piece of our world crumbles away. Dealing with the loss of someone like Toriyama is like trying to fill a crater with a teaspoon. His impact on the anime and manga world is immeasurable, and the void left by his absence is hard to ignore. But hey, here's the thing. We're not alone in this. Fans, creators, industry folks, we're all in this together. So how do we cope? Well, for starters, we can take solace in the fact that Toriyama's creations will live on forever. Dragon Ball, Dr. Slump, Jaco, none of them are going anywhere. They'll continue to bring joy and inspiration to fans for generations to come. The legacy of Akira Toriyama is nothing short of legendary. His impact on the world of anime and manga is like a ripple in a vast ocean, felt by fans and creators alike all across the globe. We owe a tremendous debt of gratitude to Toriyama for his boundless creativity, his unforgettable characters, and his commitment to storytelling. He didn't just create manga, he created worlds that captured our imaginations, challenged all of our beliefs, and inspired us to reach for the stars. So whether you are Team Goku or Team Vegeta, or you are a major fan of any of his other works, just take a moment to reflect and appreciate his genius and creativity. And maybe, just maybe, the next time you're out at night, all by yourself and there's nobody around, give him a big Kamehameha wave from you to him. And as we bid farewell to Toriyama, we have to remember the importance of preserving his work for future generations. His creations have shaped the landscape of anime and manga, and we have to ensure that they continue to shine brightly for years to come.